Hello mga kasubs and welcome to the Sarsicles TV. You got me, Mark, and on this beautiful Tuesday morning, it is the not the, technically the start. Yesterday was the start of the Burr month. It's the 2nd of September. Yay! Christmas season is here, so better start. Message to self. Better start putting up decorations, the lighting, and starting to save for the uh, Noche Buena. You know, I wonder what I'll be cooking for Christmas dinner. I know it's just September, but here it's like really, that's how excited we are, and time flies. Definitely, especially this um, Burr months. Uh, I'm just hoping that the rain is not it's gonna stay this way. It rains here and there, but not too long and not too hard, so that it doesn't flood too much. From where I am, the place is high, but in some place in the Philippines, my prayers go to them. Anyway, this came across my feed. It is the band known as Arch Enemy, or do you pronounce it Arch Enemy? Arch Enemy, right? And the song Illuminate the Path. I believe this is new, or a new video uploaded just 12 days ago. And before we give it a go, just a quick thank you to all our viewers, subscribers, members, and sponsors. Maraming salamat sa inyo. And without any further delays, let's give this song a go in 3, 2, 1. And that is the end of the song. Wow. Before we jump to the music, I just to like to mention to highlight those nice guitars there. I see a fireman, Iceman bass guitar. What's cool about that guitar is if you flip it or invert it, it's then known as the fireman, if I remember correctly. I like this. Actually, those guitars and bass shapes are actually my crush. I like the Iceman bass because it's cool. It's cool looking. It's something you can play for. Like it's like a flexible guitar. It's something that looks cool when you play metal. It also looks cool when you play something funky. When you play it with your hand, like a la Flea or yeah. Anyway, then there's the two guitars. One is a Jackson with that inverted headstock. Cool looking guitar. But what I when I look at those guitar players with Jackson guitars and then especially inverted headstocks, I have high expectation that they are very good guitar players because Jackson guitars are here in the Philippines are one of the more on the expensive side, and most of those who buy expensive are really like passionate about music. So my expectation with them are actually high, like those who sweep and do progressive and stuff. And then there's this I'm not sure if it's a Dean guitar or Washburn because the shape of the headstock um, the first time I saw this headstock was with Dimebag's guitar, and it was a Dean guitar. But he then also switched to Washburn, who did produce a similar shape with a similar headstock. But this one, the Flying V, it's it's like I don't know what to call, but looks like a jagged Flying V because instead of just the V shape like this, there's this jagged edge, then like a thunderbolt shape, something. See that kind of like pointed. It looks like some sort of a horn or something. Let me dial back a bit, slide back a bit, and have a go. Let's see. See, yeah, that one. See this one. So it's not necessarily a straight V shape, but it's more of like there's an angle here and then an angle there. I'm not sure if this is a paint. Looks like this is more of paint, but I'm pretty sure it's not just a straight line going to this part, as you can see. So there's some angle. So let me know in the comments. But I'm guessing it's if I am to guess, probably a Dean guitar. I may be wrong, like 85% wrong. But I'm sticking with Dean. Anyway, so enough with the instruments. Cool instruments. Love to have those in my cabinet, even when I don't have a cabinet yet. Anyway, music wise, I think they kind of mellow down here, or maybe because I'm accustomed to their fast music. This one is more on the slower side, and because of the tempo, for me, I find this more on the heavy metal genre and not their usual speedy metal genre. It's not bad. I'm just saying it's different, and it's quite interesting because it's always the expectations when you remember the band the last time you heard them they were like playing like those fast riffs and stuff, and then all of a sudden they go with this one where it's pretty much the pretty much E minor, right? The intro. So it's just interesting that they um change it up a bit. They mixed it up a bit, and I guess it does mix. I guess the theme that they made here, illuminate the path. Maybe that's the inspiration of the whole arrangement of illuminating the path. When it's dark, you walk too fast, something like that. You tend to stumble, but with a bit of light, and you take things slow, you get your destination. Some maybe something to that effect. I'm not saying that's the actual meaning of the song, but I guess that's the way they may have processed from an arrangement perspective. Nevertheless, it's still metal and it's still cool, and I love the black outfit and those nice metal instruments. You know, I can imagine. You know, I'm very much like in love with the instruments that I can imagine myself. You know, playing those with some heavy riffs as well. Have my own metal band doing some power slides on the floor. They're just a cool band to watch. Unfortunately for me, I don't remember the last time I watched them perform live, and I hope I do. Get the chance. If you do have a link of their live, any of their songs performed live, that you also want us to do a reaction to, I'd love to give it a go. You know, how to see how they play in real life versus this music video, which is basically recorded in a studio where numerous takes can be done, you know, until you perfect it. You know, you get the sound that you want, versus a live performance where it's really like you get to see the actual performance of the band. Do they play clean? Is their tone really the same as the record? So on and so forth. Until then, that's our reaction. Let me know what you think. Leave it in the comments. If you haven't done it yet, these are the stuff you can do to show loving to our channel. Please do as many as you can. Don't forget to tell your family and friends about the Sarsicles TV. Sharing is caring, and most importantly, stay safe, everyone. I'll see you on the next video.